Alright, head to the boat.
Yep. He's hiding in there. You see him?
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna get killed when I get to that boat.
So the boat
gonna be a
takes
great day.
about 4 minutes, 50 seconds or something like that to come back.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say the boat just left.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We have more than them.
Any horde that are on that boat, we mind control off it so that they can't tell anyone we're coming.
Yeah.
I'll be happy
back.
to. Don't worry, I got you.
Usually mind controls until we're like halfway in the water.
Alright, so let's spread it out. I guess I'll put Hey Pal with these guys.
If a piece of Fellheart drops, or a Nemesis, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Not only because we have no Warlocks, but also because it's literally dropped in 2 of the last 3 Onyxias.
Hey Thor, could you whisper back alley with the pug
Just
info? Yeah, thank you.
What's up, boys?
Howdy.
What's going on?
Howdy.
Wolfred and I will be there in a few minutes, but I guess
Well,
it doesn't.
you
really
have time.
matter.
Pivot
Are you-
be there in a
Time.
few minutes. I will be there in a few minutes, minus 1 or 2.
Are you and Wolford cleaning up?
I got ganked.
Wait, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Liar.
I did. A rogue killed me.
Oh, in Ironforge?
Wait.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna put up.
We
let's
have-
do Pally assignments.
We have tanks as well. We have some extra people in here with tank gear on.
Who is here? Who's not here? Lizardman, you're gonna be on the same assignment as last time. So you're gonna be on Wisdom. Big
Sounds good.
Pumper on. Big Pumper, do you have Greater Blessing of Kings?
I should know this. Hang on.
If you don't, that's okay. I could always delegate it to someone else. Because we have more than enough pallies for buffing here. Jimmy,
trying to
you're
find a way to
on
tap
Might,
them.
if you're here with us.
Yep.
Kathia is on Salve.
Yeah, I got greater blessing.
Okay, sweet.
Still no
Yeah, so we're
warlocks,
gonna
huh?
Keep it the same. Yeah, I'm still trying to recruit a little bit here.
We're pretty heavy on melee.
Featherin, why are you in the water?
Yeah, I said we need
He's
ranged
trying to tap
DPS and
this guy.
heals.
We need some more range to make.
Phase 2 a little easier.
He's already dead.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
That's a
Boy,
done
he's
deal.
too dead.
Ooh, he took
Oh,
a
he took a health pod. He took a health pod.
Hey, there you go.
All right,
He's
he
gonna,
gets to
he's
live.
gonna be taking a bath anyways.
Comms clear. Comms clear. This is a lot of
Sounds
talking.
good, yes.
Comms clear.
Well, I mean, we have 3 hunters, we have 5 mages. The airface should be fine. I mean, rogues can jump and hit Onyxia. Like, it shouldn't be a huge issue. Unless you guys are really looking for more.
No, I just don't want Nemesis to drop and not have a Warlock to get it.
True.
I mean, I'll get that shard. but-
Sometimes that's how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna update. Well, it doesn't matter.
In my guild, we've been doing split Onis, and we DE'd 3 helmets last night, so...
Nice.
And none of them were Bloodfang, right?
No.
Good. All right. It's gonna say, where was the
Nemesis.
fucking invite?
Nemesis, Double Transcendence, and the other one was a...
Double priest, baby. Double priest.
Okay, so I know the boat just
want to
came,
get. I just want to get the
Right.
threat figured out.
but I'm not sure I'm gonna make it for the boat.
Hurry up.
I am attempting. Be nice if you could mount up here.
The threat changed again, by the way, Glam. It's supposed to be... The fireball's not supposed to drop your threat anymore, or take you to
Oh,
0.
really?
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
it got changed slightly again. They changed a little bit in MC, and they changed Onyxia a little bit.
Whoa.
What were the
changed
MC
the-
changes?
The Surgers actually charge again.
Whoa.
And there was one more
Interesting.
change. I can't remember what it is right now.
Don't get knocked
So
off the boat.
whoever,
guys.
so whoever has threat initially is going to have a way better chance of keeping threat later on.
Yeah.
Well, so like what you want to do is who's ever tanking
Okay,
is
thank God.
when she's at about 39% and she's on her way down, you guys want to blow your rage the 2 tanks so you guys can get like some snap threat on her is the goal. So, like
Gotcha.
it'll turn out like at 40%, like 41%. There should be no more dots, even though we don't have any dots in here anyway. So it'll be mages and hunters bringing her down, and then at 39%, you and Tivadar want to both have full rage. So just build it on the whelps and keep full rage before we get going.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep. They make slight changes all the time for some reason. I don't understand why they're doing it, but
What were the were there any other MC changes besides Surgers?
there was one other one, but I can't remember it off the top of my head right now. But yeah, but the
no worries.
surgers charge like they're supposed to, so you have to stack inside the surgers.
How much fire resist are your tanks running for Geddon?
0. But
Interesting.
I'm actually the main tank, and what I do with Geddon is I just dance in and out of the fire. It makes it just simple, so I don't have to put on fire resist gear, and I have more threat.
You just dodge the Infernos?
Yes. You just,
I'm
you just
going-
run out with the melee.
I mean, you see my gear right now. I ran in there and I still died. Dodging Infernos.
Did you run all the way out of it, so you weren't taking the pulse damage?
Yeah. I was in 160 fire res and I took maybe 1 or 2 pulses at most.
Yeah, like you have to get completely out of the pulse. You can't take the pulse at all. Like even I have 7,500 HP on my tank, and I'll still die in the pulse. But I also run 0 fire res as well. So what I would do is like I'm not sure exactly how you guys do Geddon, but like I would run out with the melee, keep all your threat gear on so you can stay on top of the casters when you're not, because you're not going to be hitting the boss for about 5 to 8 seconds. So you don't want the casters to overtake you, so you want your maximum threat gear on, and then you just dance with the melee and don't get hit by the blast.
Gotcha. Yeah, we're
Please
still
remember-
kind of in like a slower threat, like where we like hold off on DPS for 5 seconds so that we can get threat before that first Inferno.
Alright, guys,
It's kind of a
we've,
slow and steady kill.
I saw a rogue,
Alright,
so I
group
just
up.
want to make sure that no one gets sapped.
Yeah, I
Fly
mean,
to Thermore.
I would say like waiting like 5 to 6 seconds should be fine. The problem is I don't know how many warlocks you guys are running. Like the warlocks tend to have a high amount of threat, just if they happen to get a bunch of crits in a row and things like that. So
Yeah,
like
the
you just
problem-
want to be way above people if you can.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the threat. I'm just worried that like when I turn to pick him back up, I get slapped, and I can't seem to stay up. I don't know if it's heals or my like I just am running in a split second too early, but
You might be running in a split second too early and taking the 4,500 pulse damage because the last pulse does 4,500 damage.
gotcha. Okay.
So like you need to stay out until it's completely done, and then you can go back in.
All right. That's good to know.
And then when you guys do rag, I don't know how you. I guess obviously you're
We're
one of the
still
tanks.
8%.
Just be like between 275 and 300 fire resist.
Interesting. Okay.
Are we inviting J
Pretty much
Master?
wearing all fire. You're pretty much wearing all fires.
It's either him or an empty spot.
Yeah. He's got the helm, so that's just more slapping on the boss.
Are you doing sub 3 minute rag kills?
We killed rag in like I don't know, minute 30 or something, minute 40.
Way before the first submerge.
Yes. We haven't
Nice.
seen a submerge the entire server. Actually, we've been pretty lucky on DPS. We've been pretty far
Nice.
off ever since the beginning.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, our guild is much more so the authentic experience.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
like
mean,
we
that's-
have our shit down, but we're it feels like the old school style of raiding.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're,
for sure.
We're
I mean,
growing
like,
very
there's-
gradually, but it's still growth, I guess.
All guilds are gonna do everything at their own pace.
You
but,
got a
like,
hunter here.
If you're not getting like sub 3 minute rags, that's not like a big deal. So as long as you guys can clean up phase 2 without a hitch.
Yeah, my hope is mostly that we are good enough to be able to figure out phase 2 once and not have a second, because otherwise I think we just wipe every time.
The biggest thing with like phase 2 is getting them all grouped up without the mages going completely like as they're running around in circles. That's the like biggest thing.
Interesting. Yeah. I don't know why I keep saying the word interesting, but it is all very interesting.
Like, if you guys happen to see a phase 2, like what I would suggest is you put like a star or diamond on top of the tank that is going to use his challenging shout. Everybody stacks on top of that tank. The tank challenging shouts, takes all the ads, the mages go out and they use their evocate, then they start blizzarding. That's what I would suggest on phase 2.
Bosses?
No, this is for Ragnaros.
Oh, okay, because you guys kept saying phase 2. I was like, I don't know what that means exactly.
Yeah, it's when he submerges and you kill the spawns.
Oh, I thought you meant like phase 2 of classic WoW. I was like,
no. Phase 2 of Rag, he pops out 8 suns.
Yeah.
And when you're close to them, when you're close to them as a mana user, they take all your mana. They just burn it slowly.
They burn you bad.
So that's why you want to get everybody grouped up as tight as you can, and then use a couple challenging shouts to keep them inside the melee group, so then the casters can AOE.
So here's the deal: we invite Melina, have an empty spot, or we kick. Maybe not. Fuck.
I think it's a done deal.
Why don't we just take Molina?
Yeah, let's whatever. Just take her, him, whatever. If the guy can make it, we'll just clear trash and see where we're at.
I think it's back this way, Donald.
He makes it. He makes it.
Yeah, it is.
Also, something that might help you guys glam is when you're doing Domo, have a hunter kite 2 different ads. So you kite 2 ads and then kill the other 6 and then bring the other 2 back. That'll
One hunter 2, or just like 2 hunters, 1 per ad?
Yeah, you have 2 hunters, 1 per ad, and then you take 2 of the warriors out of the equation completely until the other 6 are dead.
The elites, right?
Yes.
You can also poly some of them, right?
Hang on,
Poly
guys.
stack on square. Stack on square, guys.
You can only poly 4 until 4 are dead, and then you can't polymorph anymore.
You
But
can
you can
only
CC.
have 4 up at a time, and then after 4, after 4 have died, all the polys break. So
Okay.
when you take 2 out of the equation, you kill the 2 elites,
Wait, no,
and then you can kill the 4 healers before the other 2 make it back.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, interesting. I thought I've seen strats to like kill the healers first, not the elites, and just tank the elites.
I always do the elites first and do the healers second. Also, be careful of keeping the healers together, because they do a new ability that I didn't even know existed. It's called Shadow Strike, and it hits for 2,500 damage AoE.
Damn.
So they just start
What the
one-shotting people.
fuck? Damn. All right.
Unless you have a
They're
you're gonna die.
you can stun them now.
Gotcha.
Hang on, guys. So, and Flames just said it looks like their full raid just came out. So let's
Let's just
hold
give it
for-
5-10 minutes.
Yeah, just give it a minute. We've got a nice buff. We don't want to lose it if we can help it.
Yeah.
How do you guys do Gar?
Just mainly with banishes.
I'm just doing it like the easy strat right now, where we banish 3 ads, kill 5, kill the other 3, then kill Gar. But either next week or the week after, we're gonna have one tank all 8 ads and burn down Gar.
Nice,
Yeah, when
nice.
you're
geared
Feather,
up enough,
push the
you can
talk,
do
feather,
that.
push the talk.
So, what was that?
Yeah,
It's
I
gonna
watched
be-
I watched Sea Strike do that and Fusion do that.
Yeah, we're gonna end up changing to that. It's like I'm doing more like conservative strats now, just because like pushing MC clear time like under an hour doesn't really bother me right now. Like, not too
Right.
worried about doing MC in under an hour until Blackwing layer drops.
Yeah, I've also like you have to have like 3 healers on them with cleanses.
You want a priest just spam cleansing the tank, and then you want 3 healers spam healing.
Yeah, that's insane.
So if he has more than a couple dots on him, he's just gonna get 1 shot by fire damage. So you have to be on top of the dispels, and the healers have to be on point.
5 at portal.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Right,
Let's go.
let's go.
Go. Be mindful.
But
of
yeah, I mean, I
slow
wouldn't try to
mounts.
push it too hard. Like if I was you guys, I would just do it at your own pace
Yeah.
and then kind of learn as you go. I wouldn't try to like do what everybody else is doing on videos and stuff. Just however you guys feel comfortable doing
Yeah.
it. I would just get the whole raid down and get it done in a timely fashion, and then just progress each week from there.
Yeah,
I
I
would
mean,
suggest.
we did pretty well. I'm very happy with our progression so far. I think the biggest issue is that we were explaining the fights a lot, and because of that, like it takes some time.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys, come
I mean,
on in. Come on
we
in.
we like no wiped last run, which was very fortuitous because we had 5 alive when Baron went down. But yeah, definitely feels like we have a good, competent group, and all we need to
Oh,
do
shit.
is just get in there and get used to it.
We should just run Oni again tomorrow. It resets in 14 hours.
Yeah, it resets today.
One of the biggest things about
down
Geddon
for
is you
that.
guys need to make sure everybody is dispelled at all times, especially casters and healers.
All right, you guys
Wouldn't
wanna
worry
do
too much about your
Onyxia
melee.
tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
that's Thursday.
Yep.
So you-
Yeah, I think the other thing is I'm like for the first Inferno, I'm running in just a split second too early and hitting that 4,500 damage because I'm worried about threat. So if I wait the full thing out and then just pull him back a little bit, we should be all right on him.
If you're worried about threat a little bit, what I would suggest when you're dancing in and out of the blast is just like give you a little bit longer time between the DPS actually starting on Geddon. So like,
Yeah.
so instead of giving them 5 seconds, do like maybe 10 or 15, and then let them go from there. If you're worried about a caster pulling off you when you jump in and out of there.
All right, Thrower, enough joking around. Get those 5 warlocks in here for Group 8.
All right, we're ready checking now.
Yeah.
Tiv, you know where to tank them. Everyone, all other ranged and melee stack on square. Don't get hit by the AoE.
Gotta go get him.
Yeah, Tiv, make sure you pull the one that Pat's a little farther.
Yeah, the only issue here ever is just the line of sight and distance between us and the mob itself, so...
I can only discern this one from this distance, so
Yeah,
I mean,
that-
either
that
we take
distance
this one
is
or we
good.
just wait.
Let's take it.
All right.
Go ahead. I'll pick up the other one if he comes.
So Impressive is locked out, so we're down to just guild rogues, so that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, the other one's walking away anyway.
Perfect. For the next one, make sure not to tank him in that divot so that you can get heals.
Back alley, you can level your range skill. Shoot this guy with your bow or your gun. Oh, there's
The other one's
Burke.
coming, so we can get ready for him quickly.
Yeah, go ahead and just pick him up on this hill.
Oh, Burks is here.
Yep, I just invited him.
Don't go over the hill.
Burks isn't attuned yet.
Oh, that's right.
Actually, let's go over the hill, go on top. Tiv, just pull him now. Stay right there, and that's good.
So did we say what we're doing after this raid? Are we just like gonna go to bed early finally?
I'm not feeling very well. I didn't want to miss the raid, but I can't offer much after this.
If we can get Burks attuned, I think that would be success.
I do
I'm
agree
happy
with
to
that,
help.
especially if we're doing that tomorrow as well.
I am not free tomorrow though, but you guys don't need me.
Yeah, we'll have.
Let's
No offense. We'll
Yes,
have
we
plenty.
do.
There's
back,
plenty of
get
fucking
back.
warriors.
I just need you guys.
We need you. You're important.
I could do something after this, but I think we're doing MC trash runs. I think that's the deal.
Yeah, I'm happy to do trash runs. I'm just gonna watch the basketball game on the side.
If anyone needs rep for MC, you're welcome to join us. We're trying to do a full run of MC by next Monday. It's kind of the...
That's kind of tough because
Plan.
normally I would go, but
If you're not feeling well,
Don't worry
we
about it.
just
You're
need
not feeling
7
well.
people.
Don't worry about it. You're good.
Hug left.
Honored.
We won't do full clear next Monday. We'll be getting the hands next Monday, but the Monday afterwards we will.
well, we can get the hands and then just come back, can't we?
Does anybody in your guild have the douse at all yet?
We have one new addition who has douse.
You could literally run the same
Just-
person back and forth.
Yep.
Right.
and
Just
you
throughout.
guys could get a full clear.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be like 7 different people. Like one person can get
We
it
just
all
have
done.
to
It
zone out
sucks
and
for that
summon.
person, but yeah, I mean it sucks for that person, but
It's gonna take me a minute to get all these priest buffs out, so just you're gonna give me a bit. I have to drink
Is
a
Wolf
bucket.
not here yet?
We all need to.
Melina's not here either.
Yeah, I'm flying with a sticky wall.
Lizard Man or Kathai or whomever, can Tivadar please get you know what?
Tanking abilities.
salve, Tiv.
Thank you.
Tanking abilities.
Nothing. I thought that was funny.
I laughed.
I laugh every time.
On the
Too
inside.
true to be funny.
It's just sad at this point.
Don't
Yeah.
forget to remove salve, Tiv.
What?
All right, everyone.
Don't
Oh, no, I
forget to
asked
remove
for it.
Obligatory furball form. No, just me.
If you need priest buffs other than In Flames as a group, can you say it in raid chat so I can spot for you? Thank you.
All right, so, and also looking at this, we got 2 stragglers. It's probably going to be about 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Bio break if you need to right now.
All right, I'll be right back.
Ani has new loot now. She drops new stuff.
So, I heard maybe. Does she drop like
Dibs
gold
on
buff stuff?
Viscag.
Yeah, I think she does.
Okay.
I haven't updated Atlas Loot. So if Atlas Loot, any new version of it has that information, I wouldn't know.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually say Thursday night is another Ani clear. Thursday, 8 p.m. and then I'll say Monday.
Remember, next Thursday is Thanksgiving, so I'll not be around for that.
Okay.
Oh, fuck,
Yeah,
that's
Thursday
right.
is not really. You don't really have to come on Thursdays. It's sort of an optional day. It's really Mondays and Wednesdays.
We do anything
Okay.
tomorrow?
Nah, wait.
Tomorrow is Thursday.
Yeah, but like, not this Thursday. I'm talking about this Thursday, not Thanksgiving Thursday.
Yeah, it would be great if we could do Oni again tomorrow because it
I'm down.
resets tonight.
Okay, that's the Thursday you're talking about. Gotcha.
Yeah, and then that's 2 heads, 4 helms, whatever. Like that'd be fucking awesome.
You're all
I
about 2
will
heads.
Not be able to make it. Y'all have fun.
You can't make it, Glenn?
No, I got plans.
Alright, that's alright.
wait, what time are you guys doing Oni tomorrow? Because I have to run my splits at like 8:20. So every time.
It's point of blue run, more or less.
Okay. I'll see if I can get it done quick and get in here on the mage with you guys.
Sweet. Oh yeah, are we doing
Yeah,
that?
so that's a good call. Give me just a second here. So we're going to introduce like a bidding style for the Oni or the bag, the 18 slaughter. So instead of bag is on bid. So if you want the bag, you can bid on it. We're going to come up with basically a starting bid and go from there. Whoever wins it just pays noodled. That way I can get it to the guild bank and I will basically give the bag to you.
Put that on the recruit.
That gold goes straight to our guild bank so we can kind of prep mats and pots for future raids. So it's beneficial.
Wait, you're gonna pay me for potions?
Somebody is.
You'll be reimbursed. Just keep a detailed receipt of all your purchases.
Oh, buddy. Well, you got it. You got a receipt. So
Well, don't bleed the bank dry, bud.
I mean,
We have a.
you're getting retail plus an interest charge for your potions.
Oh, I just won't accept them then.
Do we have a guild credit card?
We do.
A guild what?
Yeah. It's Harry. What's your last name?
Brofman.
There you go.
Why you gotta be... Okay, come on with that. Brofman. Let's go with Brafman, because that's what I call you.
Okay. Technically it's Brofman because it's like Brafman is like of nickname origin, so it used to be Brof, B-R-A-F, and then they added man at like a couple generations ago.
R-A-U-F?
Yeah, it's like a German name or something.
Yeah, it's always been contested in my family whether we're Steens or Steins. We've always gone with Steen, but some of us go with Stein.
You're Jewish, you're a Stein.
It's Stein, the one saying Stein.
I agree with that.
Steinberg.
I agree. I agree with that.
Steinberg and whatever the most Jewish sounding name is.
Liechtenstein or Stein?
I didn't know that about you too.
It's Frankenstein. Frankenstein.
Okay, that's the only exception.
Yeah, guys, I can make I can make fire potions, Thror. So if you
Dr.
need,
Frankenstein.
Also, Swema can make some pots as well for other things. Swema, do you have the greater fire pots?
No, I don't. I thought we need to go farm it, but nobody wants to do Elvers, so I will never get it.
I mean, as long as one of us
Lubers
has it,
sucks.
it should be okay.
Elvers, not Ubers.
I said Lubers.
Lubers. Fap is here. But
Fap.
Now he's not.
Fap is gone. Enflames, don't say that. Enflames, can you hear us yet? Have you figured that out?
Where's J Master?
No, it looks like he can't.
You flying, dude? There he goes.
Yeah, I'm flying now. And of course, I got mind controlled and thrown off the fucking boat.
Featherin, let me give you these Firefin snappers back. When you get the vials, let me know. Also, I think you gave me one extra there, Black Alley. The crystal vials.
Hey, one of our warlocks, can I get a health stone, please?
Yeah, mages.
Just a
let's
little
get
joke for you guys.
6.6. What loot system do you guys use?
Thanks, dude.
We use loot council. It's a 4-man loot council.
And you have main tank, second tank, third tank, off tank, and main heals, etc.
Yeah. I mean, so like the loot system is I pass out the tank gear because there's only 3 of us, so it doesn't really matter where it goes because everybody knows what they're getting. I have it all sorted out, and then the other loot system is passed between the 4 people, and they chat amongst themselves on where it's going to go and where it best fits the raid.
We're going to need all Palivos again before this starts, by the way.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
The loot council to me seems to go like really well. Like obviously there's going to be some people that like feel they should get items over other people, but when there's 40 people in a raid group, not everybody can have something every week, so it's kind of the nature of the beast.
I mean, the main 2 concerns for me are transparency of decision making and equity.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there is no perfect loot system. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that now. I mean, there's flaws to every system. I happen to like loot council, and it seems to work well enough to keep my raids running smooth. So, there are some people, like I said, that get pretty sour about gear, but it happens, and you kind of just have to go with your decision and move on. What are you guys thinking that you want to do?
We've been kicking around a few ideas. We've been talking about a loot list, which is kind of like
it's a lot of bookkeeping.
GK system.
Yeah, it's a lot of bookkeeping. Basically, you create a randomized list of all of our raiders. Basically, person at the top, if they want the piece that's dropped for their spec, they take it, they move to the bottom of the list. Number 2 is now at the top, and so on and so forth. Obviously, if it's not a class-specific item, so like say a warrior's at the top, and there's like a mage and then a warlock under them, and warlock loot drops, that warlock obviously has priority.
Okay.
So it's just a rotating list. You're at the you work your way up as people get loot. You take it, you go back to the bottom. So it's constantly moving.
Yeah. It's supposed to work kind of similar to a Suicide Kings style loot system. I don't know much about them, but
the only thing I see that has an issue with like kind of the round robin loot, so called, is that like you might have that one person that like says I want this item first or whatever, and then you give him a good item, then he goes somewhere else with it. That's the only problem I would have with that. With like the loot council, like the main reason I actually run the loot council is because it shows people like to be more dedicated. They always show up. They always have their consumes and things like that because they want to perform and be up top. So then they are higher priority like the loot council members because they're showing up and doing their job every week.
Right.
Which is why I like
yeah.
The reason I don't like DKP is because I've had a couple guilds in the past on let's see, it was Northdale. No, it wasn't Northdale. It was Elysium, I think it was. There were people just like stocking DKP, even though it does have decay, but they would take the best item and they would go to a loot council guild. So like, I don't know. I've never been a big fan of DKP.
Hey, when Thor's back, let's get pally buffs. And sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Kabloomy. I like what you're saying, but J Master just said start without him, so he has the helm. I'm not super concerned. Obviously, he's willing to let us give it a shot. So if we have pallies here, if we have everybody here, let's kill this bitch.
Let me just get mana.
Also, what we do with our loot council though is since like the tier gear is kind of aids to pass out because there's so much of it, and the tier 1 gear is not very good. That we just roll out the tier 1 gear, then loot council the items that are actually good from MC. So that also kind of helps limit the role of like loot council in MC.
What do you mean by just roll out? You're basically just like randomizing like who doesn't have this and just give it to somebody. Like you're not.
Well, no, the tier gear is just literally /roll. Like you can just roll for it, and then we loot council the items that are like really solid in MC, like weapons, trinkets, rings.
Yep.
This is main spec rolls for this raid for Tony, right?
Yeah.
This is
correct. Yeah, main spec. Yep.
Don't worry.
It's really hard to loot council like all the tier 1 gear and everything, just because there's so much. Like you literally see so much tier 1 in each raid. It's like 10 or 20 pieces, whatever it is. So it's really hard to keep track of all that. But it's easier just to roll out tier gear.
How are we looking, guys? Do we know the fight? Does anyone not know?
Well, let's just recap. Everyone, group, go to the left wall. Tiv's going to tank, all off tank. He's going to pull Onyxia all the way to the back wall, right behind her. Do not DPS her until we have Onyxia in position. When she's in position, everyone can start DPSing her down. When she hits about 70%, I'll call out to save energy and rage, and she's going to run across. DPS her down as hard as you can while she's crossing. And after she does that, all melee are going to be on WELPS. All ranged are going to be on Onyxia. We'll give you a call out, stay spread out, but we'll give you a call out on where to be. So if I say northwest and southeast, that means go to the northwest and go to the southeast. When she starts to land, Tiv and I are going to build up some rage. Everyone slow down on DPS and drop aggro when she lands. I'm going to say drop aggro, that means feign death, that means vanish, ice block or whatever. All of the DPS warriors run north because you guys always have aggro. I don't know why, but you always seem to have aggro. So all the DPS warriors run north to the wall, and then the tanks will try and pick her up by that wall again. Tanker and Spanker. Wilfred, I want a fear ward on Tividar when she starts to land, and you hear me say drop aggro.
Wilfred.
Also, Lizard Man, could you get up fire resistance for me? Thank you. And I'll do the callouts. I'll also help as best I can to do callouts on her breath for phase 2. So if you hear me say northeast, southwest, I'll usually like click on the map like this to show you where to go. But I'll also say it out loud. So just be aware of that as we go in. Besides that, I think we're ready.
We're waiting on Melina. Melina, what do you need?
I'm ready.
Okay. Let's go. Pull Tiv. Everyone to the left, no DPS. Wait, stop. Wait on Tiv.
Tiv is going.
You are going to DPS very, very slowly.
Yeah, well, I'd buy a Viscag from this. That'd be pretty fucking sweet. Alright, there's 3. Light DPS from rogues. Make sure you're fainting.
We got a well.
By her belly, guys. By her back legs and belly.
Hit it like you mean it.
Yeah, you guys know where to be.
Now hit it very hard and very fast.
Watch it, guys.
Good pick, Glenn. Get ready to save energy and rage for when she's at about 68%.
He's at 75.
So don't save just yet.
BK, watch your damage.
Good wolves.
Watch your damage, BK.
Get the
Start
wolves.
saving your rage. Save your rage.
Faint.
Save your energy.
Faint.
Save your energy. Save your rage. 66. Get ready. Deep press her down.
I don't see enough dots. More dots now.
Alright, get ready. Spread
Go
out.
left. I'll go right.
Throw more dots. More dots. More dots. Come on, more dots. Whelps! Left side! Even side! Many whelps! Now handle it!
Northwest, southeast.
Yeah. Stay west. Stay east.
Watch out, breath is coming, guys.
Come on, more dots.
Stay northwest.
I fucked up.
Can we get?
Battle
Can we get a
if you
res
can.
on Hund or Dello, please?
West and east. West and east, guys.
Yeah. Big Willie, move. Stay spread out.
Okay, that's northeast, southwest.
Northeast, southwest, folks. Spread out. What percent does she come down? 45? 35?
45.
Throw some dots on her, guys.
Southeast.
Smack her a little bit.
Or south, stay south. And north.
Build up rage. Build up rage. Slow down on dots.
She comes down at 39%.
Oh,
39.
Yeah, a bunch of whelps.
Lots of whelps. Taunting. Lot.
How's the breath situation? Are we good?
Heals on glam. Heals on glam.
Yeah, southeast, northwest.
Southeast, northwest.
Alright, stay south.
You guys gotta get her out of the sky.
Stay southeast, northwest.
Stage 3
Southeast,
coming up.
northwest. Grab the west wing. I'll grab the east wing. She's at 43. Let's get some more ranged on her.
Rogues can jump and hit her, by the way.
Yeah, watch
Where
out,
is
man.
Alright,
You're on my side.
southeast, northwest.
That's because I'm smart.
Stay spread out.
Directions.
Here she
She's
comes.
landing. Stop DPS. She's landing. Stop
DPS,
DPS.
guys.
Everyone north.
Beware.
We'll forget that fear ward up. Sway
Watch-
Mo, run
watch
north.
that tail. Be very careful. Do not get hit.
No deep.
And do
No
not get
DPS until
breached.
tank has it.
To DPS very, very slowly.
Beware.
Damn, Wolfrid, are
Guys,
you
run
up?
north. Guys, run north. Run north.
Up here, guys. Up here, guys.
You have to bandage, guys. Bandage. Just don't do damage until tank has it.
Watch that breath.
Hit it like you mean it.
All right, no
Heals on
damage.
Tividar.
All right, Tividar's got him.
Beware.
Now hit it very hard.
I need
Oh,
that fear ward.
I got it.
Thanks.
Can we start?
Get Tiv.
No,
Tiv, please.
I will not start yet. Just
Okay.
a second. A second.
Uh-oh, someone got knocked.
Manage if you need to, guys.
Hey, pal got knocked. Watch out for the whelps. Incoming.
I'm coming.
Blizzard. Oh, I got feared. That's bad.
Yeah, I got fear.
Get those mages.
Yeah, Wolford's dead, so I can't expect any more fear wards here.
Big heal on Tiv.
I got Tiv. After the fear, I got Tiv.
Oh shit.
And I need range. Here we go.
I'm on Tiv as well.
I can clean up these whelps and then we can kill.
Is someone still in there? What's going on?
Yeah, there's more coming right now. People keep getting knocked in there whenever they get feared.
Yeah, just stay up. Guys.
Everyone come closer north. Come closer north. Hunter, come here. Keep coming, Hunter.
Good ice blocks.
Good job clearing those.
Just give me a sec to heal you, mage.
Oop.
Big pumper, I got you.
Heals on Tiv. Big heals on Tiv.
Oh, Tiv's out.
Tiv's dead.
Heals on Glam. Heals on Glam.
Alright, Glam
We
has
max
threat.
DPS if we can here. See if we can
Your
burn.
word.
I could use a
Your
heal
War's
on.
dead.
Yeah.
Just keep Glam
More
up.
whelps.
Watch those whelps.
Where are the... How?
I don't know who keeps getting knocked in. And
We've had to clear that whole cave with whelps by now.
keep Glam up.
Oh, I'm dead.
I got the whelps got me.
Dude, those whelps, man.
Who kept
Yeah,
getting
how in
knocked
the world?
This is ridiculous. All right, so we need to tank her farther to the side because we're just too close to the east side. She's standing too close, and people are too close to her. They're gonna get knocked into the whelps. It's only on the east side we're getting whelp.
Okay, running back.
Yeah, we got this. We're lacking a lot of DPS, range DPS here, so we just got to be careful about phase 2, prolonging it. And right there with the whelps again, just step up. I noticed a lot of the hunters were back a little bit. I don't know if you guys got knocked at all, but just be really careful there.
Okay. Wolford, when I'm saying she's landing, throw a fear ward up on Tivadar.
Yeah, I need to be up north. I was down south when that happened. I was like running up to get it. Couldn't get there in time.
Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. When she lands, all warriors just throw up a Berserker Rage. Save your Berserker Rage at the end of phase 2 so that you can also run north, and that way if she's running towards you, we'll have some better spacing. We're definitely getting a little bit too close to the east side, though.
You mean the west side, right? I think.
Yeah, the
Yes.
sides.
I feared a lot there too, because she was fearing like twice per war. I don't know. Random time, or is it set time period?
I think she fears when she lands, and then it's like every 20 seconds or something.
Okay, so yeah. Be able to get like every other one then, because I have a 30-second timer on my fear ward.
Yeah, when the whelps come around, we'll have to have some delegation between keeping the tanks up and the mages, most importantly, for you healers.
You guys went like the longest way humanly possible to get back.
I just started following people, and I just realized.
Same.
You guys took a very
Should have
interesting
followed
way.
me. I would have taken you in the right direction.
Ooh, but between us, Suema, who got there first? It was Tivadar.
I mean, I feel like you cheated just a little bit.
Oh, I did. I
Tividar's
did.
a cheater.
He beat me by like 0.2 seconds. He beat me. like right there. Do you have like some kind of ghost run speed I don't know about? If you...
It's that secret potion you can take when you're dead.
Oh, is that right? I haven't learned it yet.
Yes, Woodman, we gotta farm that.
The greater fire one.
The greater speed when you're dead potion.
Oh, I mean...
Turn you into a night elf when you're dead potion.
Yeah.
I would make a killing on those. Although
Like
to be
how
fair...
Deadly Boss Mods calls it a difficulty, as though there's a choice in difficulty.
I will say that.
Let's clean this up a little bit and just kill the bitch.
We were good on threat this time. I think what got us was just like the constant whelps. Even
we need to
the
not.
last
while
two was
to
a
get my
little bit
threat
long.
back.
It was okay. I think it was just the whelps, so we just really gotta stay up.
The range really needs to stay on the phase 2. Like there was no dots on there.
Yeah, that
We
would
don't have
help.
any dots other than Serpent Sting.
Well, it was used up there for a while either way.
One of the big problems there in phase 3 when she landed, a lot of the melee were getting feared into the back legs and getting whipped into the.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe what we'll do is as she's getting close, we'll have everyone start heading north on the edges. Head north on the edges so you're not near her tail.
Well, during phase 3, you want the melee to be like near her front leg, but not getting hit with the breath. So like if they do get feared, since it's a 3-second fear, you don't go all the way to her tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thel, if you had been up
Always
for
get your
phase
auras
3,
up.
we would have gotten that extra 200,000 damage off on her, I bet.
Who are we missing?
That's a modest amount of damage, but I appreciate it.
Well, now we got J-Master Doug, so I think it's a done deal, guys.
Yeah, we're good.
He's a corporal. That must mean he's good.
It's like 1 in a million!
You missed 1 in a fucking million.
Oof.
Time to re-roll Tivadar.
I'm just gonna G-quit.
Time to G-quit.
Oh my god, please.
Oh look, someone's Master Sergeant.
No,
Don't
I
you
just
guys up?
need...
The irony of losing
Oh, it's
the
a hunter.
Dragon's Lane
That,
buff.
that makes sense.
I have Arcane Elixir, I don't need that, I just need water.
Thank you, Kathaya. How dare your dog prevent me, the tank, from getting the best buff in the game?
Okay, are we nearly ready?
Did
Freeze
J-Master
buffs
get in?
take forever.
Yeah. J-Master's here, so now we're gonna kill her.
Yep. Alright, everyone along the left side on the way in, stand behind Tiv.
We're not ready yet.
Yeah, just hang tight. You see the
Okay,
orange circle?
Yeah.
Just
Wait
don't
for
go
mana
past
and
the
stuff
orange
like
circle.
that.
Got a couple of eager beavers over here.
For it to take a while, I have to drink between every single one, so you're gonna have to wait.
I'm just, I need to get back into ZF to make more gold, you know what I mean? So.
I see you want your spirit.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put on my Orb of Deception. I'm gonna trick this bitch, okay? She's gonna be so confused, she's gonna run her head into the fucking wall, and she's gonna die, and we're gonna win.
Sounds about right.
There you go.
That's usually.
I'm actually
how it
addicted to
goes.
ZF. And that 60 gold an hour, you know, I'm just addicted.
We good to go? Let's do a
Had to
raid
level
check.
a mage alt for a reason.
All right, getting a ready check.
Swima is not ready. What's wrong?
Just hit
Fucking
yes
shadow.
when you're done
I'm
drinking.
still
so-
buffing.
yeah,
Which one needs both?
I mean,
Liar. Drinking.
I'm the only priest putting priest buffs up, so it takes a minute.
Wolf, are you buffing?
Yeah, I got spirit.
Invovate.
Not see your spirit on you? All that 40 spirit.
I'm loving it.
Do you buff per class or is it like per character?
Huh?
Wait, guys, hold on. So get the rest of your stand buffs out so we can do this.
Stand buffs are out.
Oh, are you ready?
I think so, right, Swima?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm
All
wrong.
right, behind
Let's
Tiv.
go.
Alright, let's do it.
All right.
No DPS on boss, guys. Wait for him
Let's
to
do
get
it. Let's do it. Let's do.
Hold on, hold
no,
on,
no,
hold
no!
on.
Wait! There's a
Oh,
border.
shit.
Oh shit.
Oh,
God.
shit.
Back up, guys.
Don't back up too far.
Don't back up too much. Stop. Come back.
Respawns.
Those.
This is the true battle.
This is gonna hurt. Big heals on both tanks. Big heals.
Oh, there's two now.
Yep.
Hell
Good
yeah!
thing we're all buffed.
All right, Glam, I'm getting out of here.
Okay.
Level that range
You
skill.
gotta counterspell him.
That was funny.
Easy street, boys.
Someone's
Clear comms.
Dying.
And it's
Smoke
not
that.
bad.
Smoke that Chiba.
Devil's lettuce.
Jazz cabbage.
Aren't you glad I body pulled that up?
Yeah.
All right. Drink up.
I'm
We're
sorry.
gonna get a ready check going. With that full mana, hit yes.
Yeah, get your mana. I was running to Onyxia and saw the fucking mohawk on that guy pop up, and I was like, "Oh my god, no!"
Clear comms. Clear comms.
Clear comms, everyone.
My head.
Wow. Requires 315 skinning. Thick leather. You fucking kidding me?
That's bullshit.
All right, guys. We've had our fun.
Yeah.
We've died once. Let's just play
Let's have
safe.
some more fun.
Hug that wall
almost
and
died
just
twice.
stay away from the hatchery, please. Tiv, on your pull. Everyone stay behind the circle, please, and keep DPS off until he's got her against the wall.
Are you good, Lizard Man? Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's do it.
Watch the tail,
You're
guys.
going to DPS very,
Tiv will
very
move
Stay back.
accordingly. Remember, stay on the belly and the back legs.
Light DPS. Make sure you're fainting if you're a rogue. If you're another melee, do white damage.
Hit it like you mean it. Now hit it very hard and very fast.
PK, watch your threat.
Faint or turn around. Or both. Somebody just got punted.
It was,
Guys, if you get knocked into
well,
the whelps,
well.
it means you are too close to the whelps.
Well,
Yeah, I'm on it.
Get those whelps and watch the mages. Right.
alright, she's going up.
DPS are down.
I don't see enough dogs. More dogs now.
I'll do
Alright, I'll
call
take
outs.
west, you take east.
Come on, more dogs.
I'm on Tiv.
Welch, left side, even side, many Welch. Now handle it.
Alright, west and east.
Fuck!
Stay spread out.
Alright, northeast, southwest.
Stay spread out up here too, as best you can.
What the fuck?
North and south.
Yep, north and south.
Keep slapping her, melee or ranged. Keep hitting her.
Tiv, you might want to start building up rage.
Who died? Oh, Hunter Pet. Oh, rip, Ghost.
Breath coming in. North, south.
Stay north, stay south.
Hard north,
Melee,
hard.
try and come north. Melee, try and come north if you can.
North, south,
Okay,
stay
pal.
there.
Whelps coming in.
Get ready, melee.
Stay north-south just in case she breathes again. She
Yep.
shouldn't, but who knows.
Northeast, southwest, guys.
Northeast, southwest. Melee, stay north if you can. Stay spread out. Wolford, get a fear word up.
Northwest, southeast.
Northwest, southeast. Wolford, get a fear word on Tiv, please.
He got it already.
She's landing all melee north. Nobody DPS. Drop aggro. Drop aggro.
Watch
Vanish
that flame breath.
roads.
Do not get hit by the flame breath. And watch the tail.
Go north. Go north.
Guys, run north. You gotta run northeast. Stay away from the whelps.
Be very
I got her. I got her.
Got glam.
No DPS yet. No DPS yet. Stop DPS.
Watch this one whelp here.
Turn it. Turn it. Turn it, please.
I'm trying. I'm trying. All right. Heals on glam. Heals on glam.
Why the fuck was it on me?
Shit, I got whelps, my bad.
Dude, can you grab those whelps?
Now hit it very hard and very fast.
East side whelps.
Fear word on glam.
Down.
Get the whelps on the
Wolford.
side.
Wolford's
get the
dead.
whelps.
Okay.
Do we have that battle res?
Cooldown.
Okay. Stance it.
Yeah, I just did. Next one I'm gonna get feared though.
Remember when you get feared, move up.
Go wide on her, guys.
Yeah, stay back if you can. Gonna stance this one. Fuck. Careful, guys. Careful.
Turn
I'm
her.
moving it.
Turn her.
Tiv has it. Glam, you're at 80% threat.
Big heals on glam. Big heals on glam.
Watch that tail.
That random fear. Big heals.
Fear is brutal.
Good Tiv.
Top me off. Top me off.
Yeah.
Good. Nice job. I dodged that one.
Remember, stay up, guys.
Good job, guys.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
Nice.
Oh, feathering.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Feathering.
Oh my god, dude.
Jesus Christ. It's so lucky.
Feth, do you need Gifts of the Wild? Probably not, right?
No, I've got that. Just need a res so I can put on this helmet.
Oh, hold on. He can't even hear us.
Yeah, we're gonna roll off for the rogues there.
Steve, do you have a stance macro for Berserker Rage?
No, I kind of just get it off.
So how are we determining the order of the Oni head? Just asking.
Based on who, it's kind of, I guess, a loot council type thing in this case.
It's kind of loot council-y, honestly.
at the moment, we started with the tanks for the Oni heads, and now we're trying to prioritize some of the DPS who have been here regularly. I think that is going to change very soon to where we have something a bit more transparent and concrete.
Okay then.
Yeah, at this point, it's a matter of who benefits the most from getting ahead.
I don't even want that bullshit ring.
I think one of the next things that we do is give the head to a leather worker so that they can get a really important pattern.
So this ring is really like druid tanking. What do we want to do with it?
If a druid wants it for off spec.
Oh, guys, also,
probably not going to be
If Featherin wants it for off spec.
again, if you want to stick around, we'll probably do an MC trash run if you guys have time, or if you need the rep, whatever. So,
Featherin,
Rep, but
do you
unfortunately,
really want it for off spec, or would you rather us disenchant it and send it to the guild bank? Corona, yeah, I guess like tanks could use it for off spec too. Do the tanks want to roll on it? Yeah, let's do tanks roll on it.
I don't want to use a good roll on this.
Well, you're not going to roll on anything else tonight.
Okay,
It's also, it's not like we're not using
Yeah,
loot list anyway,
forget
so why
about-
does it
don't
matter?
forget about the bag bid, guys.
So, fuck that. I want my epic mount first. Don't care about some bag.
Act self on it, right? Is it? Oh no, it's POP. Yeah.
Oh, did we say roll in the macro?
We also
Or-
did say that it would be bid based when.
Right, but if the
we
macro
had
said
disco
roll
bid.
before we get started. All right, so we got to change the macro then next time.
that's what I said. Yeah, I didn't have it changed, so I have it changed now, but like.
Well, we.
So 5, 10, 15,
Yeah,
20,
so let's just roll it
28. Yeah.
It's only fair. I think that's why Big Willie is here, actually.
6, 7, 8. Fucking, are you serious?
VK.
Dude, it's VK.
Yes. I guess he deserves it, though. He
That's
gave
not
us,
really
like,
how
so
the
much
rolls
gold.
are doing it, guys.
No, it's VK. We're not doing everybody rolls. It's a random roll 1 to 28, whoever's left in the raid. And whoever it lands on gets it, and that was VK.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, lucky as shit.
But
We'll do bid next time if you're interested, Corona.
Yeah, well, I have the macro set to bid for next time.
Yeah, I got everybody.
I mean, we said it out loud before we started fighting Onyxia, but I can understand the confusion, I guess.
So, who among the people who are pugging with us want to stay for MC?
I'll stay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this port to Stormwind, and then I'm gonna get off.
So, if you're a pug, let me know. And you wanna stay, let me know.
What will we be doing in MC?
Getting
Just
rep and
run.
farming trash and leather and stuff.
Alright, I'm down for it.
Who's
Yeah,
talking?
hopefully some random PoEs drop. I think that's Molina.
Yeah, Marina.
Okay, I'll change your...
Just for the record, I specifically asked about the bag. I plugged into my mic for this, so yeah. Like, I mean, I don't really care, but when somebody asks you, like, figure that
That's
out
all
before
right.
you go.
It's fair. We did say in the macro, and then afterwards in Discord we announced it would be bid, but we did reverse it because it's only fair.
Yeah.
Yep, sorry about the confusion there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember who it was, but I asked somebody specifically, and they said that. So yeah.
No,
Either way,
yeah,
you guys have a good
man.
one. Good group.
Take it easy. Yeah, I am going to hop out. Or are we still? Yeah, we're
Let's-
using pugs.
Yeah,
because
let's
we're
go
going
into
to
the guild Discord, guys. Okay, so I guess I'll end the stream here. Unless you guys want to watch the trash runs. Maybe I'll just ask you guys. For any of you guys watching, if you're interested, do you want to watch MC trash runs? I don't know if that interests you at all.
Super interested people here.
All right, good run. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We can run Ani back and have just the best of all possible times. And I will update the guild bank information.
Have a big old circle.
Okay, so yeah, so we'll. I guess I'll stream the trash run as well. Why not? As Diamo says.
Oh, I feel it. I'm about to get attacked. I can feel it. There's a rogue right behind me.
We don't need too much for molten core trash. We should have enough with what we got.
Alright, real quick, I'll be right back.
No bosses, just trash?
We're not doing any bosses. We're just gonna farm trash for rep. I don't think we have enough really to throw something together.
No, we won't kill any bosses.
So you said out in Silithus, right? Or where was it?
They are
Kick Tividar, by the way. Can kick him from the raid group.
They are 5 rep per in Silithus.
And what I have heard is that you cannot hit Honored with it. It gets you to 599 out of 2,000. Or out of fucking hell, what were those numbers? 5,999 out of 6,000.
So we would theoretically waste a lot of time. We'll spend a lot of time doing that, but then still need to go into MC.
You
and
need
kill
to
a
go into
boss.
MC to get over the cap. Any trash,
Yeah.
I think, in MC
Any
will
trash,
get you over
yeah.
the cap. And then turn in the quest to Duke Hydraxes, get the quest to get the hands, and then do that quest to get the hands, and then go back and get the quintessence. This is my
so that's the
concern.
thing is like.
I'm saying it's worth it because I'm at 46.23.
No, it is. I want to. Okay, so if we get honored, I think then we'll be able to, during our next run, get all of the hands, and then we could take like maybe a 20-minute break for people, while the people who can get the quintessence, go out and get it, turn in that quest, and then just grab it so that we can clear it out.
Yeah,
Assuming that people have the patience.
I
but don't
would.
know.
I would also like to say that we did 8 out of 10 in 2.5 hours. That is a long time, and we
That's
did
a
it
long
without a
time.
single wipe. You throw a wipe in there, and that's 20 extra minutes lopped on top of that. It's not too crazy to continue working on these 8 out of 10s, get our new tanks figured out, get our group and raids solidified, and used to the idea of 8 o'clock raids on Mondays and Wednesdays. And by the time, 2 Mondays from now, we will have enough people to do all the douses in one raid without summoning anyone.
Right. I get that. I think maybe I'm totally fine doing 8 out of 10 again. We could always just at the end of the day just ask how people feel. If people aren't willing to wait for it, then that's cool. Because I guess at the end of the day, it's a matter of whether people are willing to stay to wait for us to get the douses or not. Otherwise, we'll just we'll call it.
I mean, it's like let's not. I think we're doing so well, and we don't need to bite off more than we can chew, because let's put this into perspective. The first Molten Core run we did, we were all talking about how we're going to do 8 out of 10 and try and go for maybe 9 or 10 if we can get people with douses. We did 4, and we did a good 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
And then the next week we came back, we were used to it. In 2.5 hours, we doubled the number of bosses, and we did 8 out of 10. In the next 2 Mondays, if we can get that run, that first 8 out of 10, while getting ready for the douses, to under 2 hours, that gives us enough time to work on both Major Domo, who is a clusterfuck and a shit show, and Rag, who is even more so a DPS and fire res check. He said 300 fire resistance on his main
like
tank.
270 to 300.
I have 170, and I'm probably close to, maybe J Master has more fire res than me, but probably we probably need at least 2 tanks with over 200 fire res. Like, we need time to get that anyways.
Yeah, and that's fair. I'm totally cool with that. I actually wouldn't mind trying to go for a bit more of a time-based, like, crunch run. I think that would be kind of cool if we could pull that off.
Yeah, I agree.
Either enchant shield with fire protection.
I might do that, honestly. I might do that on a shield that I get. What we can do is we have almost exactly a raid group for.
Hey, real quick, can I interrupt? Do we want to save these? This is Oni Trash. Do we want to save these for healer FR gear, or are we not worrying about healer FR gear?
Let me take a look. Oh.
Yeah, either that or we just throw it in the guild bank and whoever needs it can take it.
Yeah, maybe I'd say guild bank. I mean, for me personally, I'm not really dying to get FR gear. With a greater fire resist pot and my aura, I think it'll be okay for me as a healer. But yeah, we really need to get those tanks up on that gear. Most important.
Mm-hmm.
I had a recommendation I wanted to ask about. Could we potentially have a warlock and 2 people sit out and do like the underwater breath and have them basically sit out there and summon? Is the aqua contestants every 1 hour or 2 hours? I thought it's 1. Or did they not change it? Because I figured what we could do is we could summon people that if it's every 1 hour, we could potentially summon that person there, get the aqua contestant, summon them back, and then leave those 3 there. Just make sure they have enough soul shards to be able to, like.
Oh shit! I forgot to send the Oni skills.
I really wish I had the aqua contestants on hand to see for myself. But it's 12. Is it 12 hours or is it 1 or 2 hours?
It's what, 1 or 2 hours?
People are leaving. I'm not sure.
The aqua contestants. I thought it's.
It might not work out, honestly.
Yeah, let's just answer right now.
If we're not killing bosses, people aren't going to be interested. And I don't blame them.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, it is fair.
And I guess at the end of the day, like we're discussing now, we're not really in much of a rush here, so.
No.
No, we'll get it.
Let's take it slow and steady. I mean, last time we did Ani, we did it. When we did Ani the first time around, we one-shot her. And it was a bit lucky, to be honest. And then we were like, oh yeah, we're going to one-shot her again, just like we did last raid, and it took us 5 tries.
We wiped a bunch.
We did.
So we're going into Molten Core like at 110% right now, saying, oh, we cleared 8 out of 10 with no wipes last Monday. We're going to go in there and do the exact same thing this run. And we need to be prepared for the fact that we are still a new raid group, and that may not happen. You know, like we may get unlucky with a run, and it will take 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah.
So let's get that 2.5 hours tightened up to 2 hours, and we can do that in the next 2 weeks. And then I think we'll be ready to start working on Major Domo and working on Rag.
All right. So on that note, I'll end the stream here. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking around. We will have the next stream up Monday night at 8 p.m. according to the raid schedule and everything. So thanks for watching. Peace, guys.
Make sure to like and subscribe.